Coop here with GamerVision. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Chris Priestley. I'm Bioware's community coordinator. We're here at PAX this year showing off Dragon Age Origins.
Can you give a little backstory of Dragon Age Origins?
Sure, Dragon Age Origins has been in the works for almost 4 years at Bioware. Recently we've had great success with games like Mass Effect, Knights of the Old Republic, but Bioware was built on fantasy genre. Games like Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights, and this is a real return to our roots. It's a single player game for the PC coming out spring of next year. It's a real dark and mature sort of fantasy role-playing game. All the classic elements are there, magic, monsters, swords, armor, all the cool stuff that a real fantasy game is all about. You're going to create what's called the origin story, which is you make the character you want to play, whether you're an elf or a human or another race, the class of your character, you customize the look, whether you're nobility or commoner, all that sort of thing. The true evil in the game are the Darkspawn. The Darkspawn are this evil, malignant race that live under the earth, and every few hundred years they erupt to the surface. And they're almost like locusts. They don't just want to capture the kingdom, they actually just want to destroy everything.
What's the combat going to be like?
Combat, it's really going to be up to the individual player. You can move the camera from being sort of a third-person view behind the player up to a view similar to Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate, where you can control the party tactically.
Combat, when you're controlling your character, is that real-time or is it more like Neverwinter Nights?
No, it's a real-time system, but it does have pause and play. So even though it's real-time, if you want to pause the game, take a look at what your other party members are doing, you can switch to them with just a simple click of the button.
It is an action RPG in a way, or is there leveling up at all?
It's not so much an action role-playing game this time, although you can certainly play a hack and slash system if you prefer. It's a classic role-playing game. You not only do you control the player character, you also control other party members as well. You have up to 3 members with you at any one time. And you can move them around the battlefield, target their enemies, assign powers or magical spells to targets. The way you want to play Dragon Age Origins, it's going to be up to you.
Is there an inventory system and items you collect throughout the game?
Cool thing about any good fantasy game is looting corpses, finding a new magic item, something like that. Definitely a cool inventory system. It'll let you manage, you control, of course, the party member, but you also control all of your NPCs, armor, their weapons, all that sort of thing. Totally up to you.
Right now it's PC only. Any chance of it jumping onto any other systems?
Well, it's always possible. The team is working very hard, finishing the best PC game that it can be. Certainly down the road, the franchise for Dragon Age is wide open, and maybe a console version or some other version. You'll never know. We'll have to see what we come up with.
All right, and when's it coming out?
We're looking at spring of 09. Bioware will never rush a game. It's always about the quality, but right now we're looking at spring.
All right, cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.